Hey Techno Studs, let's get into some troubleshooting. So I have my demo laptop up right here. I've introduced some sort of issue, and let's go through the steps of discovering what that issue is. So I'm gonna pull up a command window. So I'll type in CMD, bring up a command prompt, and I'm gonna start pinging some different things in my network and test out connectivity and see what's going on with it. So one of the things I like to do is just ping my default gateway. So I can ping 10.1.10.1 and I can ping that just fine. And so I'm good there. I can ping, let's see, I can ping that pi on the other side, demo pi. So there's that. I can ping, which is understandable because that's not what we're talking about in this module anyways. We're talking about pinging other networks. So let's go ahead and ping a pi on another network, so 10.1.20.22, and see if that pings. So now I'm not able to get to this other network. So that's interesting. I can try out pinging something else, like just ping the default gateway for that network, so 10.1.20.1. So see if that default gateway, and sure enough, I don't. I can choose another network that I can ping. A reason why I have loopback addresses is to ping those loopback addresses. So let's try to ping one of those. So 10.240.0.1. See if I can ping that loopback address. So I'm able to get to other networks. So I at least have some connectivity there. So let me try pinging. How about a gateway in one of the other VLANs? Okay, I can ping that as well. So it's seeming like I can ping maybe .40, see if I can ping there. Seeming like it's just that one network, and I can't even ping the default gateway. So it's probably not my pi that's the problem in that network. It's probably something else. So let's get into that switch and see what's going on with that switch. So I'll bring up the switch console here, and can this ping 10.1.20.22, see if it can ping the pi. And it is looking like it can't ping the pi either. So one thing I can do, we haven't talked a lot about this yet. I can do a show IP route to see what's in my routing table here. And I don't even see 10.1.20 network in there. So it doesn't even recognize it as a network. So it's not installing the network into the diagram. So maybe that interface is not up. So one thing that has to happen for these IP addresses to show up into here is that the interface has to be up. I can do a show IP interface brief and see what's happening with that network. VLAN 10, 30. So that VLAN interface is not even up. So that's a problem. Let me do a show run and see what a running config shows for that interface. It doesn't say that it's shut down. So, oh, that's on the router. Let's pull our switch up. That's where we want to be. So show run on that switch. And scroll through here. We're going to get to the end is where our VLAN interfaces are at. Well, look at that. We don't even have that interface in there. So that is what's the problem with this. So I'm going to get into that interface and configure it. Show conf t and then interface VLAN. And it's VLAN 20 is the one that we want to configure. And the IP address is very similar to all of the rest of these. So what I can do is I can just select that, but change it to the IP address to be 20.1 and hit enter. And then I can do the same thing with this line right here to get the IP version 6 address in there. All right, and now let's see if I can ping that. So we're gonna ping the default gateway, and that is successful now. And I can ping the demo pi. So we are good to go now. So that's all configured correctly, and we're getting pings between our different interfaces in our different networks now.